Okay, how to use your body. You can glorify God with your body by how you use it. Okay? Look at anyone in the sports field. They spend years conditioning their bodies, working out, eating the right things, getting enough rest, and avoiding the things that will destroy everything that they try to put together. And it's worth nothing if they don't allow God. And it's worth nothing if they do not allow God to use what they have to His glory. You can look sexy. You can be macho. You can be the strongest person in the world. But if you have an attitude that you are better than everyone else, then no one will want to have anything to do with you. Okay? As bad as I feel, and as much as I hurt, I know that God has a purpose for me. And He can use me as I am. But how much more can He use me if I was in shape and stronger? So, here's the deal. In what ways what are the ways that you are using your physical abilities to serve God? Such as, I can drive people to work, or I can drive the car when it's working. Let's put it that way. I do sewing for customers, cooking for the family, help clean around the house. Any of these things can be used for other people, for church, whatever. So, what are ways that God can use you guys? So you don't know how God can use you, huh?
I know how He can use me. I'm just still trudging through some of my own stuff regarding injuries and frustration in general.
Good question for you, David, on that. Don't need to change again because the question is just going straight over. With the injuries, with your frustration, how can you turn that into being benefit to other people? That's what I'm looking at there. How do you think you could turn it into being a benefit to other people?
And to be honest, that's where I don't know, because everything I know how to do requires 2 good legs, a good back, good knees.
Yeah.
I can tell you. When you're in a good mood, you are very encouraging. And you do try to look at yourself in an honest way, saying, I really need to work on this, that kind of thing. And just like tonight, you called me on some stuff that you feel I'm picking on you. Like the grass and stuff like that. I'm just thinking, I need to get out there and get the work done, And since you're like this, you can't do it. So I get to do my exercise at home and do the yard work, But I'm not mad at you for it, okay? I understand what your situation is. You are able to look for things on the computer. Like you're able to get some furniture for your room in there going on the computer. That didn't require 2 good legs. You're able to help me read. I have times where I'm having trouble reading. Did you not help me read a few times? You don't remember?
When?
I got a text message on my phone that was really long.
Oh.
One time. And I couldn't make out what it was saying to me. And you had to sit there and read it for me. It's like, oh, this is what it's saying, and I couldn't figure it out. Sometimes I'm just trying to read simple stuff. Sometimes you help me out with that. You were in the kitchen doing dishes, sort of. You were at least putting dishes away earlier. You help where you can. And sometimes just having you around to pick on is help for me, because I'm in one of my moods, and I know you don't mind if I pick on you. You know, Annie gets upset if I pick on her because she's more sensitive than that. You know. And I love her.
I need to go to bed.
Go on ahead, hon. You can go to bed.
Oh.
Poor Annie, she's on her medication, so she's not doing so well right now. But you can be encouraging. And when you're doing well, you do great. You know, it's like you did try to put the curtains up. Unfortunately, I pulled them down. You didn't kill me over that one.
Actually, if I remember it, I think my exact words were...
You just shook your head at me like, okay, Mom.
I figured you didn't want them up that bad anyway.
But you are very, very good person. There's times you challenge me, to the point where it's like I really do not enjoy bleeping out or editing the videos of all the stuff you say that shouldn't say, and I know you do it mostly just to irritate me.
At times, yeah.
And then it's like, don't do that while I have something sharp in my hand.
I'll end up going to the hospital in a couple of days with a stab wound. This is notoriously missing from the video.
Yeah, really. I don't know what else to tell you. You are a good person, okay? And you do have good qualities. Just getting you to see them sometimes is a challenge. And then there's other times where, I need to knock you off your freaking pedestal because you're just one of us type of thing. So.
Using your physical abilities and so that, I'm actually like thinking about on the lines of David too. Granted, I'm on the opposite, but people see me around walking around with that, and I know around the house I get to be. I'm actually trying to get out of it, but I still have being known as Mr. No in the house. I'm trying to change that a little bit, but I put it at work. People see me with this on, and my attitude at work is let me get my work done and stuff like that. Then. Be around and I'll do a little bit of socializing with some of the people there. Not many of them, but I get talking with some of the mechanics and stuff like that, and it gets to be nice and things like that. But I'm like that, the physical abilities I still got, and then going to the gym as often as I do with this on. I think that may show people that if he can do it with that, why can't I come a little bit more? The other people. That's about the only thing I can think of.
How would better health and a higher energy level help you in this area of services? Just doing stuff in general. I'd be in less pain, and hopefully, and in that way I could probably do things better, faster. What is a goal that you will set in response to this message? I'm done with therapy. Hopefully, the therapist said that since I go to the gym and work out anyway, he says I don't have to come back in if I don't want to. But, so I'm planning to go back to the gym and work out better and try to make it more, valuable to me. And, work on the fruits and veggies things. I got my salad here, but I know I need to eat more of that stuff, so.